So this is the first time I've had to take my Viper apart at all. Well, besides the strain gauge, I guess I replaced the strain gauge once, but to take the Bowden tube out, take the nozzle out, I've already put the replacement nozzle in. They provide a second nozzle, so I put in the new nozzle. Taking the tube out, I'm going to put in Capricorn tubing, which is a little bit more high heat tolerant than the standard white plastic. And what happened to my printer was that my print was slowly getting worse. As you can see, if we'll focus, there, the seam started off pretty good, not great, but it was getting worse and worse as it went up. And I found out when I took it apart that this Bowden tube, the stock one, I could not even take it out because it was so glued in there from melting. So it was melting the filament around the tube, of course, because there's a bit of gap. They don't stay tight against the nozzle, they tend to back off. But not only that, it was a little too hot and the tip of the tube is melted. And that's why you get Capricorn tubes, because they actually hold up to a little higher heat. The preheat temperature on the Viper is 230, which is good for PET G or nylon, but PLA does not need to be that hot, and this tube will not last at that temperature. So really they should lower their preheat temperature to 220 or even 215 or something, but I figured it was inevitable when I saw the white tube that I'd have to replace it sooner or later. So now I'm replacing it, and then it should last even longer. Bear in mind that I've probably printed about 3 spools already on this, so it did last for quite some time. That's all.